Okay, I don't want to be the dream killer here. I just want to give you a bit of warning about things that sometimes are going to change our life and are going to be fantastic, as opposed to really enjoying what we have. Of course, have dreams, plan them, really realize what the implications of your dreams. So the first example that I'd like to give is the Paradise Island. In movies and the likes, as soon as guys get rich, you imagine them or you see them on the Paradise Island. There's a wide sandy beach and there's a palm trees and there's a cool breeze and they have the cocktail. But ask yourself, how long would you bear being in this situation? There sitting on the beach. It's probably very hot, probably plenty of mosquitoes, probably poor reception because at the end of the day, how long is it going to take you until you reach for your mobile phone? So I'm not saying don't keep that as a dream, but just make sure that you understand the implication of this. Is it that great as opposed to what you have right now? Now, the second dream that we have is start our own businesses. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just want to give you some warning as well. You're sick of working for the man. I'm sick of working for those guys. I'm sick of the 9 to 5. I want to be my own boss. I want to have my own business. So imagine what it is to have your own business. You need to find clients. You need to have to find work. It's constant stress of having to find people that are going to give you money, as opposed to working for the boss where you just, they give you money. You don't have to ask for it. And then it's a 24/7 commitment. Even if you don't really have to work on weekends, you keep thinking about it. As opposed to when you work for someone, you just can just take it easy on weekends. Whatever happens, I'm getting paid anyway at the end of the month. Very similar to the previous one, so I'm just going to go through it quickly. It's the same when you're a student or when you're at school and you want to start working. You're still sick of going to school every day. But a bit of warning here. Staying in a job between 8 to 5, you will do that for the rest of your life probably. So it's not that great. You don't have that much freedom. Of course, you don't have to sit in the classroom, but you'll have to do something. Maybe sit in an office instead. You will more often than not be stuck in a place where you have to stay there between 8 and 5 p.m. as well. So plan it. Just by all means, think about what you're going to do when you get out of school or get out of university. And I'm not saying here you have to get a diploma to get a job. Not at all. I'm just saying that there are plenty of opportunities out there, but they need to be planned. On a bit of a lighter note, road trips. Every time I had someone coming very excited, I'm going to a road trip and I'm going to drive through the United States. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. They come back, they are sick of it. They don't want to sit in a car anymore. It's just from morning to evening in a car, cheap motel, cheap coffee, takeaway food. They want to just stay in one place for several days and they wanted to have the stability, not always living in a suitcase and the likes. So think about it. Is it that great? Another thing, and I made a video on that, is retiring early. Isn't it a dream? No more work. You have enough money to start retiring early. But, from my own experience and from the experience of thousands of people, you have to plan for your retirement. Early or not, you have to plan for it, but especially for early retirement when you're still very active and you are still a lot of energy. Some people's plan for when they retire is, I want to take it easy. I want to relax. But how long is it going to last? When you lose your job, when you don't have to work anymore, you don't have the sense of community, you don't have the same responsibility, you're not being the expert of anything. You lose a lot of meaning that your life had, even if you hated your job. You don't go to work every day, you don't have this routine, you don't have people coming to ask you questions. It's a very different world. So once again, like maybe everything I've been mentioning in this video, plan for it. Then don't just say, oh, that looks great, I just want to do it. Everything needs to be planned to a certain extent. So I'm not here, once again, to kill your dreams. I'm just telling you that the shiny things that we all think sometimes prevent us from, one, planning for it, and two, from really enjoying what we have now.